Talking about those early days of being in Cape Breton, do you think that that helped your junior career and moving on into the pro career? You just hear about some guys, maybe they'll go to Rouen, they're young, they don't know French, and maybe the development isn't there. Do you think playing in Cape Breton really helped you at the beginning of your career?
I do personally. I mean, I wouldn't change anything that I've done in my career. Just, I've been very fortunate, but I think I was always, I loved being at home at a young age. I probably wasn't ready to leave if I was drafted somewhere else in the queue, but, being able to go to high school with all my friends, being able to graduate high school, I played there for 3.5 years. So when I went to Sydney Academy for 3 years every year until the season was over, and then I would go back to Glace Bay High for with all my friends as soon as that ended. So it was 15 minutes down the road, just to being able to do that and live at home with my family and kind of grow up and learn how to do things at an older age. And then when I got traded at 19, it was perfect. It was it was at that point it was time to get out and learn how to be by myself, learn how to you know live without my parents there every day. And doing that at 19 was definitely better for me than doing it at 16. So I obviously think that helped me for sure.
Was Mr. Waugh in Quebec when you were there?
Yeah,
He
he
was your
was my
coach?
coach. Yeah, I had him for a year and a half. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw you had the little interview with him
Yeah.
there. It's
He's a great guy.
he's pretty powerful though. Like he's intimidating to talk to, but he's very nice. He always had time for everybody. And you have these guys that in pro, you get off the bus, there's guys waiting for autographs, there's guys doing this, and in junior you didn't really get that, but everywhere we went he had it. We were getting off the bus and everyone's just
Yeah.
waiting for him, everyone's waiting to get his autograph. And I wouldn't say he did everybody, but he always had time for people. And he was a very good coach. I was older when I got there. I think he's a little harder on the younger guys, but obviously he knows how to build a championship team and he knows how to coach one. So
I noticed, a lot of the interviews he was doing were in French, but then there were some in English, and I noticed the common trait of all of his answers were like, "It's not about me, it's about them. Like I've won before, and I know what it's like. It's about them. I'm proud for them." And I thought that was very cool because, like you said, like when I was down there on the ice, there was players celebrating, but like the media was around him, and I think he felt a little bad. He wanted everyone to look at the players.
yeah, I've noticed that too in his interviews. Almost everyone he's said, like, look at these guys, like look
Yeah.
what they've done, look at the adversity they faced, look at none of it was even we, it was all they. And that just kind of speaks to what he is as a person, what he is as a coach. But when I was there and we had him, I mean, he was great. He was great with us. We built a great team. Unfortunately we fell short. It was actually the year that would have been McKinnon and Drouin and Fucali were 16-year-olds in the league, and we were up 3-0 on them in the series, and then we ended up losing in Game 7. Double. I remember Critchlow had a couple of goals in double overtime, but even that, like, it was almost like the power that Patrick had on the team, like the not the power, I should say, like the way we felt, like how much we wanted to win, how much he wanted to win. We were all kind of defeated, and he didn't come in and he wasn't all sour face or anything. He came in and he just gave a good message, and he gave a message, just remember what this feels like. It's kind of the message that I pass on to to players now when you lose in playoffs, is just remember what this feels like, and how much it sucks, and just take that with you, and hopefully you never feel that feeling again. You want to win every year, obviously you can't, but how much it sucks to lose, and how hard you work all year and then you fall short. It's a shitty feeling.